What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? Hey, your boy Token hit the kid up and say, I got this banger dropping on Thursday. And I went, duh, I rock with you. I already know this information. And he like, well, you need to get on this react. And I'm like, say less. I was going to do it anyway. Relax. Hey, Token the homie, bro. Token cool as hell, man. Shout out to Token. Shout out to his project. It's doing numbers. I see you. You should be doing more numbers, but it's okay. We gonna get you there. We gonna help you out. By the way, y'all, look at Kyle in the back. Y'all be like, where's Kyle? Where's Kyle? Look at him. He's behind me. He's chilling. He's listening. Relax on him, bro. We gonna get on this Token. Marco Polo. I don't know Marco Plus much. I'm excited to get to know him. I'm excited to see the vibe. If you rock it with Token, then you gotta be a good dude. You gotta have bars, right? So let's get on this Token, Marco Polo. By the way, shout out to Token, because like that man will drop a video if he like, hey, I see y'all like the song. I see you rocking with the song. So here's just a casual music video on a Thursday. Like, that's cool, bro. I'm with it. Let's get it. Marco Plus sound familiar though. I wonder if I do know him.
Dad told me doing coke in college barely affected him. If he was still alive, I get him better shit. He never hit my mom, but he her reason why depression hit. Every good man has an edge to him. Every good man has an edge to him. She don't want me to leave, she got me edging with her. Didn't act like a baby, my nanny was a devil sitter. Devils under the ground, cause she kept grounding me every winter. Every summer, fall to spring, like plumbers on the sink. I stick my hand in drama, puncture off my rings. The girl spoke to me more politely than our butlers talk to kings. I fucked her off a kick, but Usher always sings and Rugbirds always stinging. My patience is always thin enough to jump to modeling.
Back up before I called the scene and had your mama them letting out awful screams. It's me and Token, ISO and niggas. Don't gotta call a screen. We Luke and LeBron James off the lean and the ball of beans. Smoking on the split fully a best friend. My clip full on the West End. No religious rituals, I just sin, this just in. The Southside villain back on the street with a Mac in his Jeep, and he clap if you asking for beef. You catch the weak, you asking for peace, ask for the peace. Then leave the whole Mac, or then your mask and fleece. Then jump back in the wagon here and do the dash from police. Heard he was stressing before we shot him, I hope he passed the relief.
Marco, lower that beam.
Oh, he just hit his likes.
I know what that means.
Oh, his features are bought.
I know what that means.
Now he blame TikTok.
Yeah, I know what that means. Marco, lower that beam.
No, it's a concept album.
I know what that means.
Now he mad at his label, and his show was only filmed from one angle.
Yeah, I know what that means. I wanted my grandma to see my house,
We
but she
picking it
just
up?
passed. I hope she's in heaven, appreciated the view I have. Mom never dated after my dad. I had no stepdad. That's how I want all my bitches to be after I leave their ass. Make them hate men forever. I hate her, ain't legend ever. My pages, they epicenter. Right 8, they ain't check my temper. My brain just ain't getting better. They made me take tests to measure like day-to-day Helen Keller. My aiming ain't ever better. I may just break Epstein's record. Her days of straight rest and pleasure like
That's
Labor Day stretch
hard.
forever. I was only a kid. I guess those ladies say sex offenders, cause my dick wasn't grown-ups more than David Spade, Adam Sandler. My anger rate rather banners on stage like they backup dancers. My lady say have some manners. She ain't a straight happy camper. My bank's like extravaganza. My saving grace, that's the answer. I make mistakes bad as the amateurs who raised the late Adam Lanza. All of my friends are dead. They got the face who they cast as Chandler. Bathing like Matthew Perry, but it's bathed in Ape. Havagander. The sickness behind my bars like it makes when they battle cancer. My capital is conquered. I should change my name as New Hampshire.
Cruising through the opposition block with pistols cocked to get a drop. We hopping out the fucking whip. I'm sick of spitting blocks. My aim is bad. Popping out the bushes and I flame his ass. Thought he was acting wild, but he wasn't lying. I had to tame him fast. I just put a beam up on his head, but this ain't laser tag. I signed the right nation. Now niggas hate me like they Damon Dash. He told his bitch to stop playing my music. That shit make him sad. An artist by commission. This hoe paying me to paint her ass. I like Bob Ross, but my boss. Let off shots, your dog lost. Hop in the whip, then haul off. Raising pistol homes. Me and my dogs kill all of his dogs. I'm Victor Holmes. We looking like some fucking chain smokers. How many cigs was blown?
Marco, lower that beam.
Oh, he just hit his likes.
I know what that means.
Oh, his features are bought.
I know what that means.
Now he blame TikTok.
Yeah, I know what that means.
Hey,
Marco, lower that beam.
No, it's a concept album.
I know what that means.
Now he mad at his label, and his show was only filmed from one angle.
Yeah, I know what that means. I don't do lines, I seen him turn my sister crooked, but my 4th grade best friend is addicted and he looks it. He just broke down the pills while I broke down the reasons why he shouldn't. He slid him over to me and I pushed it. I pushed that shit away. I got boundaries, you didn't know? I do. You gotta be a pretty girl to push shit in my nose. Tippy toes is what my dad chose to leave the bedroom with. He acted way too suicidal for a child, so when I was 10 and shit, when he slept.
I don't know why I thought that line was so hard. tippy toes is what he left the bedroom with. Like, I don't know why. I don't know if it's the delivery of that line or if it's the imagery. You see constantly this theme of Token and how he talks about his relationship with his dad and his, or lack thereof, and his relationship with his mom, their two relationships, and then how that has impacted his relationship with women. Like, everything is always tied back generationally and traumatically. Like, you can always trace that shit back. And I do like in a lot of Token songs, he talks about the patience that either he has had to learn or that women have had to have with him in order to bridge that gap if they find the relationship worthwhile. I say all that to say that trauma on both sides is bad, but as a guy, I like seeing and hearing songs that talk about traumatic experiences and relatable experiences of someone who is my gender that I can relate to and that I can understand. And then I just appreciate that it's being put at the forefront. Shout out Ted Lasso. One of the best shows about men's mental health I've ever seen. Shout out Ted Lasso, bro. This is giving me Ted Lasso meets him. If Ted Lasso and Eminem had a baby, it'd be Marco Polo.
He acted way too suicidal for a child, so when I was 10 and shit, when he slept too long, I had to check on him. I did. Big respect to him. I love you. Ever since I watched The Godfather, I don't like people sitting directly in back of me. My father showed me The Godfather, and that's the only thing he did that was fatherly. Don't talk to me. Talking to men bother me. Too much time on your hands. Go have some fun or stack some cash or something. It's past the cup, I need a happy buzz. Vodka got me talking with a lisp. It's not a Grey Goose, it's Daffy Duck. Happy brunch, happy birthday.
What's your lucky number?
24, always been my lucky number. It's me and my sister's birthday, and it's how many hours are in a day, and that puts me in first place. So when Dad died on the 24th, I took it as a good thing.
What the fuck?
It's funny how he sits here and when he does these songs, it's funny how at the end of these like very heavy, grungy, gutter, sad, depressive songs, he smiles. Like, he always does that. He'll rap this entire sad, traumatic, terrible experience, this kind of ping pong upbringing that he had, and then he smiles at the end of his song. Like, even more things that I relate to, of just holding it in, of just keeping it to yourself, of just putting that shit through your art, through your music, letting other people who relate to you fill in the blanks themselves. Like you feel bad for them, and then it's like, but what skill, what art, what poetry we got out of it, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, I feel for him, and I'm like happy for what he's taken out of his pain. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? I think it makes sense. I think y'all feeling what I'm saying. I really like the metaphor of using Marco Polo as the name of this, like Marco being the rapper that's featured on it, but then showing what he's gone through in his life and the adventures and the exploration of adolescence to adulthood and what he had to kind of traverse to get to where he's at today. And then also, weirdly, I doubt this is a connection to it, but also his dad leaving him and his mom and then having to see her depression and how he had to navigate his mother's depression, which kind of put him in a depressive state, and then watching all of them navigate through that together. Like, it's just a really clever way of taking a really unfortunate, simple, common trope of kids being the victims of their parents' decisions and then seeing what comes out of that adventure. Like, it's sad, but again, I just appreciate the way that he can put that pain into art. But on top of that, this song is so fucking bar heavy, bro. Like, it was just bar, but less bars, more flow in this one. This one, he had this Eminem Hobson level flow where you really had to sit there and you had to stop and you had to lean on every single bar. You're almost not even really watching the video because you're trying so hard to just catch every single bar that's coming out of his mouth. But it was just constant beating you over the head with drug use, his dad, his mom, his sister, what he took from all of that, how that turned him into the man that he is today. Like, it was just constant hitting you over the head with the bars. I'm gonna have to listen to this 2 or 3 more times to just catch every single bar. But for whatever reason, the one that really stands out to me the most is when he said tippy toes is how we chose to leave. Like, something about that for whatever reason, not even my friend was addicted to pills and he looked it, he pushed the pills towards me and then I pushed it or whatever. Like not even those. It's the simple. With Token, it's always been imagery to me. With Token, yeah, he got had a ton of bars. Yeah, his flow is crazy. Yeah, he nuts. Not many people rap the way he rap. But the way that he can put image to his pen is something that not many rappers can do. A lot of people can sit there and write some really cool Dr. Seuss type shit, but not everybody can make you picture what they're saying while also making it clever. And that's always something that Token has done better than a lot of other rappers that we listen to today and that are doing it today. So I'm gonna just say, Token, this one, as usual, is fire. I already heard it when you dropped the album. It's cool to finally see you putting videos to this. It's just as better the second time. There's more that I need to catch, so I can't wait to listen to this again. But dude, fire, bro. Absolutely fire drop. Let me know what y'all thought. What was y'all favorite bar? What did you get from this? What were you feeling? Like, do you feel his pain, his emotion? What are your vibes? What are your thoughts? And while you down there, as always, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm posting videos. Like, comment, subscribe, bro. Y'all be watching and then going on to the next one. Tap the button. I will see y'all in the next video. Peace. Did we tell us how we chose? I'm listening to this a few more times, bro. This shit fire.
This prison, the name that my father would toss. I got my own son and I named him a boss. He came out the womb to consume all the hate. To me, them is special, to not as your loss. The best man walking no wedding bells. Taking his word like bless his face.